Good morning, everybody. We're going to take a look at this, weather update. And unfortunately, we're not going to look at any weather bell models because I don't have my subscription anymore because I'm late payments on that. But we are going to take a look at the Jamstack weather model, see what that has cooking for us this winter. And a lot of this is going to be a review because again, we've looked at the September run before, but we're going to kind of look at it over again to get a fresh new look. Again, we have our La Nina. I believe it will be a La Nina this winter. I mean, if you look at this, you kind of get the feeling that we have a La Nina shaping up. So my suspicion is that modeling will continue to pick up on that, and by next month, we'll have a more distinctive look to our La Nina. So that's our sea surface temperature anomalies. Again, warm Atlantic fuels a lot of nor'easters. Warm Pacific, you get stronger Pacific jet. 2-meter air temperature anomalies. This is what it's forecasting for a 2-meter air temperature anomaly. So basically at the surface where you live, move and breathe and exist. So has a very warm winter for Texas, which makes sense given the La Nina look. Again, it makes sense that it's cooler towards the north, but I suspect that this will grow colder because the trend is growing colder, and that's what we have for our temperature anomaly forecast off this model run. Let's take a look at our precip anomalies. Dry for the southeast, again, pretty typical of a La Nina. Wet for the west, typical of a La Nina. Looks like there could fill in some wet precip for the Midwest too, although it's not showing it on this model run. So yeah, I mean, this is to get the overall picture of what I'm saying is that we're probably going to see La Nina this winter. But let's take a look at NOAA La Nina forecast, see what they think. So we're going to take a look at our NOAA CPC and make sure, okay, so this is recent. This came out about 6 days ago. So here we go. ENSO neutral is present. Okay, so neutral, not a La Nina, not an El Nino. It's right in between a warm and a cold ENSO. Equatorial sea surface temperatures are near to below average across most of the Pacific Ocean. So, okay. A transition from ENSO neutral to La Nina is likely in the next couple of months, with a 71% chance of a La Nina during October all the way until December of 2025. Therefore, a La Nina is favored, but chances decrease to 54% in December of 2025 through February of 2026. So they're kind of saying what I was saying, we're going to see a La Nina develop, although they're honing in on the La Nina being strongest from October to December of this year, whereas in December through February, they're forecasting it to kind of weaken from its La Nina status, going towards neutral or El Nino, but mostly neutral. So again, that's kind of the big picture. I'm seeing if there's anything important here that I need to tell you about. So sea surface temperature departure in Celsius in the tropical Pacific during the last 4 weeks. So again, this is showing how much it's cooled since August 17th, and you can see a lot of cooling going on there. Last 4 weeks, again, more cooling. And so yeah, there's been a lot of cooling going on. So from what I conclude is that we weren't originally forecasting a La Nina to develop back 4 months ago, and now we're kind of looking at that as a pretty strong potential. So again, looking like this will be a hint because I'm giving you the hint that this will be most likely a La Nina winter, and that's a pretty strong hint and signal for this winter, because again, that's a big factor in terms of climatology in the winter on what type of weather you will get. We'll go into next video on what a La Nina typically brings with it on average. And for now, I'll close with that. Winter hint number 29. And looks like a La Nina winter ahead of us. So stay tuned. I will give you one last hint. La Ninas typically favor snow in the north and cold in the north, warm in the south and dry in the south. We'll go more into that in deeper detail in upcoming videos, but in the meantime, if you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Be sure to, again, like for more and subscribe for more long-range weather content to come. Thank you all for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.